What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at our man Declan Rice. A beautiful 87 that I'm hoping, as we know, gets into a walkout, which is always good. Love the dynamic as always with this. 87 rated, so a double upgrade for him. We haven't actually seen the pace difference, so we've got 78 on this card. Let's have a look at what we've got then. Nice card, 87. He's got the, I think it's press proven as his playstyle plus now. So he's got a 7 pace increase, 2 on the shooting, passing, as well as physical, 3 dribbling and 4 defending. But it's not terrible. Still a 2-star, 3-star, which is what it is. 6'1", right footed with mostly lengthy. Can be centre mid or CDM, which is nice. Stat-wise, it's a little bit. In terms of his gold card for playstyles, we don't have a playstyle. So we do have long ball pass. We have block. We have intercept. We have bruiser, which has been added. So he's had bruiser added and also press proven as the extra one. So this keeps exceptional close control of the ball whilst dribbling at jog speed. Can shield the ball much more effectively with stronger opponents. It's not terrible. It may not be the best in terms of a centre mid playstyle plus, but it's definitely a useful one at some level. In terms of chemistry style, agility balance is a little shot, which we could expect with a 2-star skiller. Defending looks good. Physical looks good. We are going to need more pace. That is going to be the big thing for him. It's currently coming in at 124,000 coins. Shadow is the vote. So I feel like we'll go for that. We'll let a shadow on him. We'll see what it's all about. That will give him a whopping. It'll keep him mostly lengthy. 86 pace, 93 defending, and an 89 CDM. So let's have a look. See what he can do in game. FC24 is here and Sky Coach has all your needs covered. From squad battles, champs, qualifications, and even now draft boosting, there is a long list of services they do give, as well as coaching and also the big one everybody wants in FC24 coins. This service is fast and reliable, and you will get your coins, your boosting services, or obviously coaching in a matter of hours. If you do want to get any of these, make sure you head over to skycoach.gg, go onto the website, and when you go to checkout, make sure that you are using the code JT11 at checkout for your 5% off your orders. And if you'd prefer to do this on mobile, check out the screen right now with the QR code for their mobile app. The one thing we found with the gold card was he just was not quick enough. Pace-wise, just literally is absolutely abysmal. But then also the kind of blockiness was just not, it was not viable. We've used him on the main account, on the second account for quite some time. And in terms of defending, he was semi-available in terms of ability. But most definitely you could see him being the problem a little bit when it comes to centre mids, especially when you have got the options of like a Chouameni, who is literally like a couple of K at best. So it was almost just, what's the point? In terms of price, he wasn't there. This could be a little bit of an upgrade. 7 pace onto him. Doesn't have the skill move upgrade, which would have been nice to even get a 3-star. And I don't think I'm asking for too much there. I feel like that is not even that good still, but it even gives just that little bit extra of kind of a bit more stability when it comes to being on the ball. Like we saw with his, press proven, he should be able to spin people off quite nicely, which again is very good in a high kind of press scenario where you could hold somebody off here and get the sprint off. That is going to be almost his kind of attribute that he can kind of do. So you can just spin somebody off, get the pass off, and keep moving. Finding a whip ball into Kolo Muane's feet. We can kind of just go up and down a little bit. Good from him. Manages to hold his own. Little bit of skills. And I've gone for the pass. One more. Son, baby. I'd say the only thing that would hinder Rice at the moment is we've just had Son, Leao, Rodrigo, all in the space of a day or a weekend at the minimum. To then have another one that's kind of, 125k. That is cracking. Was kind of hoping he would have run a little bit more over, but did have a great pass from Rice there. But in terms of SBCs, we have had quite a lot. So I can imagine people's fodder, as well as an 86 rated squad for the hero upgrade. That one's not terrible. One SBC for a player back isn't necessarily awful. I feel gamble SBCs normally, or tend to be quite worth it, to be honest. Find it back, nearly there. Rice watching Dembele. Get a bit of pace back if we can. It's got some nice recovery pace, which is absolutely perfect. Find it out again. Get a good ball over to Son. Get the touch. That's a stunning ball. So we find Son running in. There's the open pass. Quite an easy finish, but Courtois across the pitch. Very nice. Have we got any... I don't think crossing-wise is ever going to be in his forte. Yeah, not even worth mentioning, to be honest. Get it back to him. Looking for that Son ball again. Looking for the fake. Nice little chip. That's definitely not what I kind of wanted. Go across pitch now. Can we find that pass across? It's lovely. Little dink into Kolo Muani. Rice looking at back post. Take the chest. Oh, it's not... How is that not Rice? It's Son. Nice out from him. Finding a bit on his field here. This is going to be a perfect card for my second account, personally. If you haven't necessarily got a midfield that is working for you, he's going to be a nice kind of cheaper option. Good save. A cheaper option that you can go with that would give you that little bit in the midfield. If you're not willing to spend coins on somebody and you kind of got that untradeable look, then I would necessarily go for him. I think in terms of a CDM at this point in the game, may not be there forever. And I'm not here saying that yes, he's going to be the kind of answer to all your problems with a CDM, but he most definitely is 100k, 86, 85 rated SBC. It's not that expensive. He's going to run me out. Very nice. But it's not that expensive where I'm like, okay, this is just not worth the value. I think it's perfect value, to be honest. The only thing, like I say, I wish that was a bit more is just that 2-star skill move. I do think that could have a massive hindrance on, obviously, his kind of dribbling prowess anyway. Find the middle for him. Can we get the pass off? Oh, it's a great block from Koyunde. Looking for the interception. Doesn't quite get there. But like I say, in terms of pace, we're doing all right on that kind of CDM role. If he is just an out-and-out CDM, he's going to have that ability. That's a good opening, but doesn't manage to finish. But he most definitely will give you a good amount in the midfield. I've just given him a disastrous ball. And as well, being... Oh, okay. And again, what is going on? With him being 6'2" as well, that's going to always be nice for the strength element of the card. He naturally would be able to head quite a lot in the midfield, so it kind of gives you that little bit of a breathing room to maybe not have the tallest centre mid next to him. You could have more of a kind of a trickier agility-based centre mid. Oh, that's a good little ball, and he finishes it round him. Very, very nice. So going into the overall form then. So in terms of the SBC, we're looking at a whopping 122 at the moment. In terms of what you've got to give up, you've got an 86 rated squad with a Premier League player, 85 with 1 in form, pretty standard. We get a small prime Electrum and a small prime gold. Still debatable that you could get something in the small prime gold. That's not a bad pack whatsoever. May not be the greatest, but you know what I mean. You've got to take what you're given at this point in terms of tradable packs. When we look at the upgrade, it's nice all the way around. You get a bit more on that composure by 3. Agility balance is a little bit shot. That won't help the card whatsoever. He is still, I believe, still a 2-star, 3-star. No upgrade whatsoever. And obviously the gold is coming in at absolute peanut prices. You've got to go with the shadow. I think that pace is going to be a nice boost. Having the 7 already, then whacking on another 8 is going to give him that ability to have just that little bit extra speed. It's perfect for him, and I do think the defending and physical side of stuff will kind of handle the rest. He's not going to be a massive ball carrier like we've seen with the Playstyle Plus, the press proven. We know full well that basically in-game, it keeps the control on the jogging, which is always nice. No ball's going to go anywhere properly, and the shielding is going to be perfect if you're going to draw somebody in and then kind of spin off him. Whether you do that is kind of another scenario, because if he's in a CDM role, you're not really going to hold him up. But strength-wise, could be nice if someone's on a really good press. You can get that shield and know that he's going to keep the ball. It's always an extra bonus to have it than to not have it. And especially seeing as though Rice's gold card doesn't have a Playstyle Plus. Plus, he does add the extra on Bruiser, which is a bit more strength as well on top. Which, again, never going to turn down. Passing wise, we're looking good. 85, 86 on the short and long. Bit of vision. Nothing really else to go off, to be honest. We've got a good amount of reactions. Composure's pretty good for the card as well. And a bit of ball control and dribbling. I'd say that's pretty much all you need from him. Like I said, in terms of kind of centre mid CDM roles, like a proper CDM, he's definitely not the worst that we could get. If we look in terms of Prem especially, we've got the Højbjergs really low on the list. and then you've got Partey as well. And even then, you can kind of tell the difference between a Partey and a Rice. He's definitely got that bit more of a pace. Then we look at someone like a Tonali. That's kind of the extra bit we're looking for. Yes, he has the 3-star, 4-star as well, which is going to be the overall benefit for having somebody like Tonali over Rice. And it's why I really would have liked, at the very minimum, a 3-3. You could kind of get away with having a 3-3 rather than it be a 2-3 over something like Tonali's 4-star weak foot. It would work an absolute treat. You also then have someone like Casemiro, 2-3. It's not good enough. Even Rodri, to some extent, having that pace be so low, you need to wait for that upgrade, and most definitely for Rodri, it could be a while, because it's going to be a 90 before too long, and then you look at 91, 92, making his way up the ladder. When is his pace actually viable? In terms of kind of just CDMs in general, I don't think there's necessarily an absolute standout without being a special. Like the Yaya Tourés, the Hullets, the Vieiras are always going to be incredible. That's always a natural. But then we're looking at millions upon millions of coins. It's just not going to happen. You maybe have someone like a Marquisio, Mascherano, that does it really well. Marquez, I personally like as a centre mid, if I'm being really honest there. You've got Grace. She apparently is a solid CDM. But even then, you could argue that she can kind of go through the motions and go up and down to some extent, but again, it's more in-game based for her, if anything. Kimmich, another one, very good, 3-star, 4-star, pace-wise is leading them off a little bit, so it's nice that we have got somebody with a bit more. We even got a little Jordan Henderson going on here, but we got 15k, 73, free, and again, that is very similar to what I'm kind of talking about. Having the free just makes him look that slight bit better. I don't think I've ever used somebody with 2-star skills bar from a goalkeeper. And you can kind of see the difference here. Other than the leagues, defending and physical, absolutely miles better, which is what we need. Dribbling and passing, going to be more Henderson style. Pace-wise is not too much more, and shooting's going to be Henderson style as well. But the price difference of 100k extra is a decent enough. So it is kind of just that defending physical that is keeping Rice in the lead at this point. But let me know down below, does he fit your team? Have you got your 2 centre mids, 3 centre mids already sorted in your team, or could this card actually go in? Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe on this, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace!